Hi, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
So I'd like to welcome Sophia. Is that how you say that? How do you is it Theo? You say it so cool.
Theo Sophia.
Theo.
Theo.
Theo Sophia
Mm-hmm.
Rising. She is here with us. She is going to help us move that energy through. She's perfect for that. So I hope you guys are all ready. I'm going to give some people some time because of the notification just came out to have everybody jump on, and then we'll kind of go across the process. So before we start, I love your scarf, Sophia.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's beautiful. See, this is I got this too. I got this for a barter. Somebody sent it to me. It's called the Celtic.
Is that velvet?
It's Blvd. It feels so good.
Very thin.
Yeah. Well, I'm in my Arctic basement, so
Okay,
this
so
works. But isn't that gorgeous? The
I'm in
colors.
Florida at 91.
You guys are 91.
Yes,
Ooh.
but it's beautiful. I love the color.
Yeah, isn't that beautiful? It's so deep purple, that royal purple. So that's really nice. I also have my book. I had a special barter gift where she made this for me. It has a little crystal right here. So I also have my book for writing all the things down as well.
Nice.
So, and one more thing. I went and got these as somebody sent these to me, and I forget the name of them, and I'm sure somebody on the chat will remind me of what they are, but they're like these little.
Oh.
They were sent to me. They were made, and they're like little itty bitty.
How cute are they?
They are cute. So I'm also having these. I'm going to consider these my spirit guides, a representation of my spirit guides, and they're going to help me through all of this as well.
All right.
So now that we've given everybody a little bit of time, do you have anything going on your channel before we get started that you want to announce or tell anybody?
Well, I just started a new class on Remake Your Life.
Ooh, what's that about?
It's about learning about the mind and the heart and thought and manifesting and visualization and understanding how you are the creator of your life and how we're going to change it all working together.
Ooh.
So it's on Wednesdays at 10, and it's going to be a continual.
Is that 10 a.m. or 10 p.m.?
10 a.m. Eastern time.
Eastern time. So that would be 8 a.m. my time. Okay,
yes.
Cool.
And it'll be live, and I'm starting to do on Tuesdays working with Archangel cards from Archangel Michael.
Ooh.
I'm going to do that. And then we have meditation every Friday at 4 Eastern.
Okay. Fantastic.
I know I was going to keep
ready. We're all ready. We're all ready to move on and get things better and get us healing, because we've all been in a pressure cooker for the last 4 years or so, and we definitely as a community need to collectively start healing and moving forward so that we can help the Democrats do what they need to do.
Right,
so,
it's what the earth needs right now, no doubt.
Oh, yeah, the earth needs it so bad. I also have my my cup that's a barter. She also gave it. Says, "Wake up and be awesome." I thought that would be perfect.
This is my divine box. I'm going to put everything in. I'm going to write them, put them in.
Very fantastic. All right. So now that I've given everybody a little bit of time to jump on and get in here, Sharon Sipe is here, Deb in Greeter TK. Who else do we have? Patty Palmer. Mims is in the house. Deb in, I think I already said that. So welcome everybody. Ron, Unconditional Love Tarot. Ooh, do you have a tarot channel? Because if you do, I'll go ahead and moderate you so that you can be highlighted. Sharon Lee. Yes. Ruby, 2657. Laura. Hi, Laura. Karen Johnson. Carol Baston. Teresa. Rosa Howard. I do. All right. Fantastic. Then I will go ahead and add as a moderator so that you can highlight. Everybody go check out his channel.
Very good.
Yep. Highly recommend. Always looking for other, every channel and every tarot reader does something for someone. So I encourage that. All right. So let's concentrate. Sheila, focus, grasshopper, focus.
I've been focusing all day. What do I want to let go?
I know. Well, I know I was just telling you off camera. I was like, okay, so now that I know that I'm doing the ceremony of letting go, anything and everything that's ever been held in my body that I've been either upset or angry about is like right here.
I know. I am just so hot. I'm like, oh my.
So
You got to know, we got the air conditioner running.
and we're doing this because we have the new moon. We also have an eclipse on Thursday evening where the sun and the moon they're all lining up with the earth. So we have a lunar eclipse along with a new moon, which in a metaphysical explanation is this is the letting go of everything, letting go of theories, thoughts, beliefs, if you have material things, all of that stuff. And so I thought that would be great for us to do together collectively a letting go ceremony. When we are together, when the energy is all together, I feel always that it seems like it's just more powerful. And the more energy I tap into with like everybody in the chat, with you, I go deeper. I don't stick on the surface. I go deeper because I feel like the energy helps me go deeper. So I'm going to go ahead and say a prayer that I wrote today to start us all off. And then I'll have you explain your process, and then I'll explain my process, and then we can let it go. And then everybody in the chat can definitely go along with us and do the work. I highly recommend you do either process is fine, but definitely do it with us.
Participate.
So, participate, exactly. At home, please do not burn your home down. As a disclosure, I am not responsible for anybody's cauldron getting out of control. All right, so my letting go prayer that I wrote today, it says, Spirit, we ask for your presence to be here to help us to go down deep inside of our souls and inside of our belief systems. Search for the things that do not serve us well. Help us find the bravery to let go of the things that are not us. Spirit, we ask for your loving kindness and your loving presence. Assure everyone that letting go is a loving process. After these things are let go, please guide us in the beautiful replacement. Help us find it quickly. Help us understand it quickly. We are here. We are here. You are here. We join together to complete our spirit's journey. Namaste, and so it is. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. So we have that opening now. We are here collectively to do this letting go ceremony. Sophia, that's your first name is Sophia, right?
My first name is Sophia.
Sophia. Okay.
One word.
One word. Okay. I just don't want to keep on messing up because I do that.
That's all right.
I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to you, and you let us know your process tonight. And if anybody wants to do either process, it's perfectly fine.
Fine.
So go ahead. Tell us how you're going to do yours.
Well, I have my candle lit just to call in the angels and the masters. And I'm going to write my releases on a little Post-it. And then I'm going to fold it up after I contemplate it for a moment and put it in my box. And I have some San Paulo at the end, which is a wood that instead of like an incense, it's very natural and it'll dissipate in a little while. And it'll clear away any of the energy that I've placed onto the paper. And then later tonight, I'm going to walk out to the lake and put everything into the water.
All of your ashes into the water?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That's what I'm going to do.
Mine is similar. I actually have these Native American candles that somebody had sent me as a barter gift. I don't know if anybody can see this.
Nice. Yeah.
Yep. And the company is the Herbal Appeal Natural Healing or Mind and Body. You can go to their website and get these. This one here is Native American Sacred Herbs Cleansing Candle. So I'm going to use that for my candle, which I'm going to go ahead and light here in a sec. I also have my cauldron. The reason why mine has a lid is because when I put it in there, then I just put the lid on it just to make sure it doesn't get out of the control. But in my base, I have cedar as a base when I put it in there, and also my palo. It's not going to necessarily probably light up, but that is my base as to what I put in there for them to lay on top of.
Yeah.
So I also have scrap paper. I literally just have scrap paper that I am writing them down on. I am going to say mine out loud. I don't know, do you want to do 2 or 3 at a time? Do 1 at a time? It's kind of up to you. Like maybe 2 or 3? 2?
However you want to do it.
Let's do 2 at a time, and then we'll each say it. So here's the thing in the chat. Please feel free to put it in the chat, whatever you want to let go of. If you want to keep it, of course, private, keep it private. But I really encourage everybody to collectively do this with us and say it out loud as well. So I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to my guest and have her do the first one.
All right. Well, I want to release from within me any excess fat to some little children who needs it, and have it be done now.
Say that again.
I want to release any excess fat.
Any excess fat. Okay.
You like that one?
I do. I have one just like it.
I've lost a lot, but there's always more. And so any little child who's hungry or starving may need to have it. So I'll release it.
There you go. Release it for somebody else's use.
Yes. Now, do you want me to do my second one before you do? Okay.
Go ahead and do 2.
My second one is I want to release the pain in my joints. Not all of them, but wherever it is, I want to release that to let go. I don't need to be reminded of my age because I am infinite.
All right. Go ahead and burn and put it in your thing and let me know when you're done.
Okay. I'm going to fold this up. Bless it over the candle and put it in my box.
All right. I'm not going to use words, but these are people that are in my life. So mine here is I want to let go and release the anger I feel towards blank. The person dropped me like a hot potato for no reason, and I have no idea why. I'm going to release the anger that I have felt around that. And I am going to burn mine and put it in my cauldron. There's one. The other one is I want to release the anger towards blank for making up BS about me, then stop talking to me. Hey, I release the anger I have around it. I give it love, acceptance, and let it be.
Mm-hmm. So be it.
So be it. All right, your turn.
All right. You may not know, but about almost 2 years ago now, I crushed my wrist while we were all traveling in Shasta. So I want to release my struggle to physically feel normal again in all the different ways.
Nice.
Yeah, that's huge for me.
Yeah.
And I want to release whatever's preventing me from always sleeping all night. I tend to not have that many nights I can do that.
So what you're doing is you're just putting it over the fire and then putting it in your box, right?
I'm just kind of blessing it. Yeah, as I kind of here.
Bless it, and then you're putting it in your okay.
And then I'm putting it in my box, and then I'll do an incense to it over the top.
Okay. All right. So mine is I am letting go of the resistance to change.
I like that.
And there's that. All right. My next one is I am letting go of perfection. I will never live up to somebody else's idea of who I am supposed to be, nor will I ever achieve perfection. I am perfect exactly the way I am. And there's the next one. Going into my cauldron. Okay.
My turn already?
Yep. I know they go very fast, but everybody, I love everybody's in here. I release the addictions. I release the GOP and the Trump and the anger. I release the thoughts of lack. Ooh, I like that one. I'm gonna grab that one. Yeah, so I've been reading a little bit of the chat too. So go ahead. I release the negativity I have against my niece. There we go.
So the first one is you gave me the ideas. I let go of the trophy I've been waiting to get.
Ooh.
I no longer need that.
Oh, I like that one.
You know, I had a teacher a long time ago said, you'll never be approved by anyone more than when you finally approve of yourself.
True.
I still get the chills when I hear that.
That's true.
So I let go of the fear of not being loved.
Ooh, yeah. Yep.
And over the candle and into the box.
All right. So mine is I let go of the worry about why somebody doesn't like me. I let go of the worry of it.
I love it.
Yeah. I have a theme going on apparently. I here's mine. I let go of my ego around my weight gain.
Mm-hmm.
I truly had this belief system that if I am fat, nobody's going to love me. Nobody's going to want me. I let go of that belief system. I let go that if I was ever to date again or have another relationship, that man will love everything about me. And I don't have to worry about being skinny to be wanted or loved. I let go of that.
Wonderful.
Okay.
I could feel it all leaving.
I know it feels so good, doesn't it?
I let go of thinking of old age.
Mm.
You know, when it hit me, my daughter invited me to Sanibel for my 70th birthday. And I'm like, oh, wow. Who would ever think? As time goes by. And I let go of all my treasures that I endear closely. I have a lot of spiritual things.
Nice.
Now I'm letting them go.
Thank you, Mims. Aw. Mims goes, Dear Sheila, you are incredibly special and we love you. Thank you. All right. Is it my turn?
Yep.
Okay. I'm getting ADD, so you have to keep me on track. All right. I let go of my theory of lack. I let go of my thought and my emotions around, say, if I don't have enough money, or if I don't have enough clothes, if I don't have enough things. I have a dog coughing. I let go of the thought of lack, that if I do not have something, I am going to be less than or not whole. So I let go of my feelings and my thoughts that are wrapped up in the lack belief system.
Mm-hmm.
Fire we go. I also let go of my attachment.
Oh my, that was the next word I was going to say.
Ooh. I am, yeah, we're going into attachments now. I let go of my attachment to money. The reason why I say I let go of my attachment to money is because I want to go into the belief system that money is spirit given. It flows freely, and I am the same person with it or without it. However, I want it, but I'm going to release my attachment to that of money. So. Okay.
All right. I let go of, and I won't give his name, my grandson.
Yeah.
You figure I haven't seen him now for however long all this has been going on, other than on FaceTime. So let's see. I let go of more. Whatever that need is that humanity has a need for, that is partially then also within me, of there's a need for more.
Yeah.
In the older years, they called it glamour. So
Yeah.
whatever that could be. Over the light.
Hi, Liz Toth.
Your turn.
Okay. So, my mother has dementia. I'm going to cry.
Uh,
I have to let go of the belief that just because my mother doesn't remember who I am doesn't mean that I am gone from her existence. I've been worried about that.
okay.
Like, if my mother has dementia, does this disease take away her children? Who she, does she not really remember me? I'm a stranger to her. And I want to release that and just let that go. I don't have all the explanations on dementia and Alzheimer's, but it's really painful.
It's hard to even imagine. Blessings.
So I release my mother of what I used to know into who she is today.
Mm-hmm.
It's not her. So this one's big.
Yeah.
It's really big. Look.
Oh my goodness.
Lots of energy in that one.
Yes.
I also let go of my family and the judgments or anything that they believe about me that is not true. It's been a struggle. I let go of that. I let go of the pain and the hurt of any and all family relationships that have been painful. I give them all to Spirit to take care of from here on out. Another huge one. Okay. Your turn.
I let go of my son, knowing he's in God's hands. He was my favorite for most of his life. I let go of control in any way it may still exist. I wish to live in the moment. You okay?
I'm okay. Thank you for being here with me.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. This is wonderful.
Yeah. I let go. Is it my turn?
It is.
Okay. I had it in my mind. I let go of my. This is going to be, like, I don't want you to get me wrong, but every mother has made mistakes, and mine weren't big ones, they weren't huge ones, I may have missed a meal or whatever, but I've always wanted to be, that perfect mother, and I know that my mistakes as being a mom, even if they're minor, they tear me up inside, knowing that I wasn't perfect every time. And I want to release the guilt that I carry around for not being a perfect mother to my children at all times. And I'm not talking harshly or anything like that, but
I understand.
okay. So I release the guilt that I have around that.
Do you mind if I offer that to be for all mothers?
All mothers.
I believe that's something they all hold.
They all hold. They all hold.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, things like, you forgot to make the costume for the child to go to school. You know what I mean? It's like those things for normal people, I don't know how they handle it, but for me, it was crushing.
Yeah.
That I missed a deadline, something like that. It was like I made up for it. I did everything I needed to do, but that guilt sunk into me and grabbed a hold of me so hard.
Yeah.
So I release it. I let it go. I mean, my children are 34 years old.
I understand.
It's time to let it go.
My son used to still remind me when I was a single mom of the times he'd go to the cupboard and there was nothing to eat.
Yeah.
Thought, sorry, there was nothing to eat.
Yeah, when you had to feed them hot dogs for the third night in a row, knowing that they're the worst food, out there, but that's all you can afford.
Or mac and cheese.
Yeah, or macaroni and cheese and hot dogs. I tell you, my son still won't touch that. But or hamburger helper. I mean, that's what poor mothers did.
Yep.
And you fed them, but you felt guilty because it was like crap food. But you did what you could do, and for all mothers out there, especially single mothers who have come around and just did what they had to do.
Yes.
Um,
And it's so different when you become a grandmother.
yes,
You understand that you were what the mother needed to be.
correct. So I also want to feel I'm let go of the guilt of not being a perfect wife.
Oh,
You know what I mean? With my husband dying, that it was a wave of grief and guilt. Like, I could have done that better. I could have been a better wife. If I'd known I only had this amount of time, I would have, I would have cleaned the house better, or I would have, it just comes up, whether it's true or not. That guilt is just right there. So I give that up today. I let that guilt go
good.
of being
No
not being
longer identifies you.
I never not being a perfect wife. Whew. Okay, we're getting deep.
We are.
This is the point.
Is anyone online getting deep? Do they want to share?
They are. They are. I release the anger and the hurt. I release my control. I release my abuse, past life and fear, and guilt associated with it. I release all things I have held on to that no longer serve me. And this is from ethereal material. So sorry if I hacked that name. So yeah, many nights of hot dogs and macaroni and cheese and hamburger helper from mom, Pamela.
Yeah.
But that, when we had to do it, we felt guilty about it because it was crap food.
Well, you know why I feel guilty? Because my grandson gets sushi or steak. Nothing but on our list.
Right. So I want to go back and read a few of them, see if we can get some of them. It says, Greeter TK, trust me, I can relate to not blame you. Please do not take it too hard on yourself with the kids, and the kids do not come with instructions. Yep. Yes, I have guilt around how I raised my son, who I love so very much. I release the self-loathing. Let's see, is it beautiful tonight? The healing. Yes, Jan, the healing and the feeling like I have failed and I'm not lived up to everyone's expectations. That one's hard.
Yeah.
Women are the first thing the moment you drop out of the womb, the first thing they think of there is, I need to teach her how to sew. I need to teach her how to crochet. I need to teach her how to cook because she needs to take care of a man. I mean, the moment a little girl drops out of a womb, this is what the society grabs a hold of to teach her how to, to do all of these things. And when there's a woman out there that doesn't want anything to do with that, she wants to go do something else, or
Yeah.
she doesn't do it as good as grandma does or something like that. It's tough. It's tough. Men are the same way. I'm not saying that men are not the same way. They drop out of a womb and they automatically need to know how to spit farther, pee farther, whatever it is that, the guys do. But they have the expectations as well.
I'm sorry.
I had to get some humor in there. I am a Gemini.
Well, no, you made me remember. I have a friend. She introduces you to the kids' pee hole when you go over.
Oh.
That's the memory you brought. Very nice people in Pennsylvania, but.
So yeah, there's a lot of people in here who are doing some really good work also in the chat. Yep. Thanks, everyone. It's hard to read them all, but I do see them coming through. I release the people who molested me and when I was younger. Absolutely. This is the time to get that out.
Get it out.
Release that anger, that pain, that guilt, all of it. Absolutely. This is the time. So
effectively, you may never have the thought again.
Correct. Mm-hmm. So effectively that we may never have that guilt or that thought again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not, we think about identity. These things are not our identity.
No. They are not our identity. And the more we let these things go, and the more that we
Yeah.
clear out the wreckage of our past and look to our future, the more we can open up and hear spirit. And that is one thing that
Yeah.
I've been trying to, kind of convey as well. The harder we do this inside, the
Mhm.
easier it is to tap into spirit.
Yes.
Those who find it hard listening to spirit, there's just stuff in there that needs to be,
It's true.
it needs to be brought out and let go of.
You're
And
right.
these are the ceremonies that we connect with. So I think it's over to you now.
All right. I got caught up with all the things you were saying.
Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm just gonna blow my nose off
All
camera.
right. Give me a moment.
Okay, better.
Well, this one's a deep one. Actually, in the last few days, I've had him promise me. So this is letting go of being afraid of not having my husband throughout my life.
Oh yeah.
And I don't mean to say it to disturb you, but my father lived through 4 heart attacks. Twice was pronounced dead to let my mother die first. And
Wow.
he died 30 days later.
Wow. He hung in there, huh?
He did. So that's what I said to Doug. You got to hang in and do the same thing my dad did.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely. I am a. Go for it. You get to.
I get 2.
Yep.
Hmm.
Did you already do two?
No, my nose
Okay.
is running.
That's that release.
Yeah.
Oh, cat mama meow, crying my eyes out now. I release all the guilt and the pain in regards to my Albert's cancer in passing. I gotta let it go. My sweet, sweet boy, I love you. Oh. I release the pain of losing family members and allowing them to transcend to the other side. Yep. I let go of my jealousy of not having the life of the friend whose family never seemed to want for anything while we struggled day to day. It is hard to watch another family flourish and be successful while you go home and that family struggles. It's a tough thing for a child to understand. I get that.
So my second one is I release and let go of Kevin, who was my second husband. He's passed from brain cancer.
Yeah, I have one for my husband too. I've been waiting on that one.
I
It's
don't
like
mean to laugh, but it's a nervous laugh.
it's all right, honey. So I released my husband who has passed. He passed in 2010. I release the wanting for things to be different.
Yeah.
I release that it is, acceptance is exactly the way it is. I release that if spirit has another relationship out there for me, that the passing of my husband does not affect my new relationship if it ever comes. I release all of that. Um, so I release my husband.
God bless you.
Huge.
You'll feel different by tomorrow.
We all will.
Yes.
It's going to be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's do 2 more and then we'll go over what the instruction is for tomorrow.
All right.
It's,
My turn now.
yes, yes.
I release my judgment on this apartment where I live. I am grateful instead. You know, we were going, if I share for a moment, over this for a little while, how much I hated it here. And like within a few days, they called us and they were selling the apartment.
Oh, you manifested that quickly.
Yes. Well, I'm not done yet. So then we're like, well, where are we going to go? And then within a week, they decided we have 3 years to live here.
Oh, wow.
It was just an amazing experience.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's how when you're manifesting stuff, be careful because it come in quick, but you can readjust. Thank goodness. Did you have one more?
Oh, geez, I thought that would be.
I know we're getting so deep. One is good.
Mm-hmm. I release any imbalance within the body, mind, and spirit. How's about that one?
Yes. My last one is I release. Well, the last 2. I release all attachments to anybody who has had negative thoughts about me, has said mean things, or all of that. I tend to want to change their mind once they have it. Like, Sheila, you're this. I'm like, no, wait, sit down, listen. Let me explain, right? I release that need and that want to change anybody's mind about who I am.
Mm-hmm.
I release the attachment to what anybody else believes about me. I let that go. I also release all negative comments on YouTube.
Wow.
All of them.
Throughout every little corner.
All of them. All negative, especially on my channel. I release all negative comments on my channel. They say what they need to say, and then it's done. It's over with. I have no attachment to them anymore. Therefore, even a negative comment cannot affect this girl from moving forward and going on and doing what I need to do with spirit.
There you go.
So those are my last 2. Ooh, the YouTube one's big.
You had some big fire there.
Woo! Lots of it
again.
Whoa.
My goodness.
I know. So I believe that the smoke coming up from them, I don't know if you can see this or not.
I did see it.
That is going up into the universe, and the universe knows what to do with all of that. All right. So I hope everybody got a lot out of that. We're not done yet. We're going to give you some instructions for tomorrow because now that we have let go, we've extracted the negativity. We've extracted and let it go and let spirit take it and do whatever it needs to do. So we now have another portion of this for tomorrow that you guys need to do before the new moon or before the eclipse. So I'm going to let Sophia, I'm going to let her go ahead and explain that. I think she does a brilliant job with that.
Well, if I can have a minute, I want to explain to you why this is my most favorite day, the new moon. I received my husband now, we're so in love, from what I put into the new moon, thinking it was for my husband I had.
Oh.
I did not put his name on it. So then Doug walked in and happened to be everything I really wanted. The spiritual man, that he was already all that I had become. So my message here is make sure you're clear when you go to ask for what you want. I had one more story. When I was in Science of Mind class, the lady kept affirming she would get a pink Cadillac. Well, when she came in and was all happy she got the pink Cadillac, quick to find out it had no engine. So again, you got to be very clear on how you word it and what you say. It was a rude awakening for all of us to be very careful on how you word what you're wishing to have come.
True. Spirit loves details.
Mm-hmm.
They can work with details.
Well, and vagueness, nothing will happen because the universe is not living here as humanity.
Correct.
So you have to be very clear. And,
Right.
I want $20,000 more a month, every month. I'm not saying that, but it's the idea that you have to be clear on
Yes,
what you're putting.
absolutely.
Don't make it vague because it won't show up.
All right. So what do we need to do tomorrow?
Tomorrow, you might want to start tonight writing your positive request from Grandmother Moon to bring to you tomorrow. And you can list them, do just similar to what we did tonight. And tomorrow night is the night you'll either put essences over them or incense or burn them or take them out to the water. Same thing as tonight, except you're going to have positive things that you don't let go until tomorrow night when the moon's up.
Yes.
Does that make
So,
it clear?
so we did the hard work,
Yes.
letting go. Now you get to go into a better feeling clarification of what you really, really want in the future in your life. And this is the most powerful time that you can really get that done and write out all of your affirmations. It's really a nice thing. You can do it with people, with your partner, with friends, anything to help you out to write out the positive affirmations going forward. So don't forget to finish your loop as you go.
Right.
And then I think Theosophia has a prayer for us to go out.
Okay. Are we ready to leave?
I don't know. Are we? Do we have other stories? I think we're ready. We're hitting up about an hour into it. So,
all right. So join me as we call in Mother, Father, and ask for the grace to come down over every soul who's released. And we call in Hilaron, the Master of Healing. And I'm also going to call in Serapis Bay and have a white column of light next to each person that is an ascension light to help you see the raising of consciousness and the movement forward. I'm going to release a platinum net down through everyone's field, taking any residue that might be left over from this night and lifting it from you, taking it down into Mother. And we ask again for grace. And Archangel Michael comes and leads 5 blue healing angels around each soul to help you through the night, to help you be prepared to wake up renewed and ready to know that which is what you truly want from a heart level. So it's a time of peace. And I offer you the beautiful comforter of Mother, the golden comforter, to wrap around yourself and sleep soundly in this night so you can feel wonderful and at peace for the life before you. Many blessings.
Ahoy. Amen. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for coming.
I hope, I know I got a lot out of it.
Yeah. I'm feeling a little raw inside. That's why I added some extra healers in there to help everyone feel better.
Definitely.
So,
So,
thank you for making our evening so powerful, all of you.
exactly. More to come. We'll try to do this on more full moons and really keep this momentum up, because we as human beings gather negative or resentments and holding on to stuff for some reason. We're pretty good at that.
And you know what I learned over all the years? We all have the same things.
Correct. We all have the same issues and the same problems. We're all working through we're doing the best that we can with what we have to work with. And everybody that's here is really trying to do their best.
Yes.
So,
And
all
may the
right,
journey
everyone.
forward be blessed.
Yes. Thanks, everyone. Smile.
Bye-bye.
Bye.